Hello Virgo, welcome to your May 2018 love reading with me. In terms of planetary activity, we're in Taurus season and Uranus is going into Taurus, Mercury is going into Taurus, the new moon's coming into Taurus, and I guess what I'm thinking for you is you may, more so than love, be thinking of changing your philosophy on life. And what I mean by that is having a change in the way you see the world and the way you see people and the way you see your relationships in general. And it may be that a lot of you are traveling or meeting somebody from a different country or someone from a different background and really challenging your beliefs as a Virgo, your beliefs as a person. And it may be a very healing time for you in terms of moving forward with your emotions and releasing your emotions. It's a good time to try alternative therapy such as Reiki. And the most important therapy of all, which is forgiveness. A lot of the times, the negative energy that we hold for others, as Oprah Winfrey said, is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die, which is very dark, but it's very true. Page of Shields, 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Okay. Ace of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. 2 aces. 8 of Cups, moving on, walking away. Let's move because I feel like we're going to have to talk about this. Yeah. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Off the bat, in terms of signs, if you want them, as always, they don't necessarily apply. It can be anybody, but we could have another earth sign and we could have a water sign. And I'm sensing a little bit of frustration with this person. So there's someone in your life that seems to really, really irritate you or like frustrate you, and this is romantically, but it can also be, with love readings, it can be family, it can be friends, but this is somebody who at the minute is breaking you down and they're putting you through so much that emotionally you're just at snapping point. What you need to know about this person is that they do that. They push you to the limits. They exhaust you. Okay? And it's not because they don't care, because we have the 2 of Cups and what they think of you. They're romantically invested in you. They feel about you. They're very attracted to you and what they want. 2 of Pentacles, they want to balance things. But this is somebody that could be they could be a workaholic. You could be a workaholic. One of you is not investing the same level of time and attention as the other person. And it's not because of not caring, but it's because one person's going through something at the minute where there's been a lot of strain. You may be dealing with someone who in their personal life has been very, very, very hurt and very, very, very let down by others, and it's made them a little bit difficult. So it's made it hard for them to trust people, and it's made it hard for them to invest all of themselves. And I feel like they're frustrating you because it's like either they don't trust you and they're questioning everything, or they're trying to make you jump through hoops to get to them. Now, you may have met this person through work, or you may have met them through something financial. This may be someone from your past that you've been in a relationship with, that you share children with, and they may be difficult. They may be putting a lot of the burden on you. But their thoughts in the situation is you'll be okay as long as you don't give up. In terms of how they see you, they see you as someone who can probably get through their tests. I feel like they're testing you. You may be dealing with a water sign, as I say, like a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. And the way to work this out with the outcome here is the Ace of Swords. That's like, this is a double-edged sword, This person really, really, really cares, but they're also really, really frustrating you. And I feel like all you really need is a very, very straight to the point, cut the BS conversation. if you feel like this person is testing you, you either can have this conversation sorted out, or you can walk away with the Eight of Cups here. A lot of the times the Eight of Cups can represent actually walking away and leaving something behind. But I don't know that you really, really want to. I mean, what they want is balance. Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands. I mean, I feel like they're testing you, but it's not because they don't care. And it's almost like this is making you feel less than perfect, but they do see you as perfect, Virgo. If this is a new love interest, just know that they've been very, very badly hurt before. And maybe you have too, but this person's been really, really let down. And they're really, really low on energy, and they're really low on trust and resources. And I do think that you're going through trying times, but they're hoping that this works out. They want this actual commitment, even though they're very defensive, and it's a hard one to break through, but all it takes is a little bit of communication here, the Ace of Swords. But be careful how you go about it, because this person's more fragile than they look. I do think this is someone coming across as quite defensive, but more so like they may question you a lot. Like they question everything you do or everything you say. You may feel like they're testing you with some games, like they're trying to make you jealous. Or they're leaving you, I know this sounds really petty, but they're leaving you on red a lot, and it's to see if you respond more. This is very strange because it's not something that those of us that don't do it can understand that well, but on the flip side, Virgo, this may be you. You may be leaving them on red. You may be testing them. You may want to see a greater commitment. You may want to see more balance and more investment and more time. But this person may be losing the rag with you. You know, this can be, whenever I read a situation, because this happened with Aries, whenever I read a situation, it can be that it's the other way around. So it's the same situation, but the people are reversed. Do you understand? So I'm saying that this person could be testing you and frustrating you, but so could you. Because we're looking into their feelings and stuff, and it's like they really, really, really care about you, and they really want equality. But they may be hurt by you, you know? And they may be on their last, you know, the final straw with you if you've been putting them through the ringer, or that you've been questioning them so much that they don't know anymore if you're right for each other, because they're like, hey, if we were right for each other, you wouldn't be testing me so much. Do you know what I mean, Virgo? And you just want to be certain that this is something to commit to. But how can you commit to it if you're not trusting each other, you know? I'm sort of getting the impression here, Virgo, that there needs to be, with this Ace of Swords, it is always, always, for me, a conversation that cuts to the heart of the matter. I mean, look at it. It's just pillow talk in this card. I mean, it's the bed and the sword on the bed. Laying down your defenses and really letting the defenses rest. When I see a sword on the bed, I think it's letting the defenses rest against your partner, connecting, making conversations, having deep conversations that need to be had, cutting to the heart of the matter, getting things out in the open and getting things cleared. Because that's the only way you can move forward with this person, Virgo. You know, sometimes we just need to talk about our feelings and not get so caught up in playing games, because, I don't know, there's so many authors and psychologists or advice forums and stuff online that tell us to play hard to get and tell us to act aloof and tell us to play the field, and a lot of people just aren't like that. And to be honest, a lot of people end up with the wrong person by changing themselves to fit into that type of mold, or to appear aloof and available.
And I don't know about you guys, but if someone appears aloof and unavailable, it puts me off. So if you're thinking of doing that alternative method, I'd question that you're going to end up with the wrong person. And if this person is testing you so much, have a conversation and let them know that what you want, be honest about your intentions, and just say, look, if you don't stop testing me, I have no option but to go. I want to stay, but if you're going to keep testing me, I can't do anything else for you, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm not feeling them. So you might as well trust me. If people were just more honest about their feelings, Virgo, you'd probably get a lot further, and I feel like that's what you're going to embrace this month. Maybe when Mercury enters Taurus, you may feel more confident in expressing yourself because it is a fellow Earth sign. You're going to be willing to shake things up a bit. Uranus going into Taurus, a fellow Earth sign, shaking things up will be a lot more easy for you. But certainly with your ruler Mercury going into an Earth sign, I think you're going to be able to communicate who you really are. And get a little bit of perspective on things. And if they're not trusting you and respecting you, you should tell them that they either can or you can go. Honesty is key here, Virgo. Game playing is not. So thank you for watching my reading, Virgo. If you'd like to like or subscribe, that would be much appreciated. And if you want a private reading with me, the link is below. So I'll talk to you soon, Virgo. Bye.